Welcome back to the Community Roundtable. We're really excited for the guests that we have today because we're talking about elections. So I'd like to hear from both of you as to what made you decide to run. Bridgette?
So for the past 16 years, I have been serving the community of Wildomar. And throughout that growth, I felt like we have not lost our community sense of connections, and I'm hoping we won't because we know growth is happening. And I want to be part of that for the next 4 years. So I did decide, it took a while if I was going back and forth if I'd run or not, but I did decide to run again for 4 more years.
Great. Eric?
Well, thank you for the question. I served in the military 27 years in the United States Navy, was a command enlisted, senior enlisted for commands. I used that as an opportunity to come into the community as I retired and be a commissioner with the city. And out of being a commissioner, I got empowered and engaged to actually run for city council. So I wanted to take that servant leadership that I learned in the military and bring it into the city, serving on city council.
That's great.
Well, what would you say your overall vision for the city is?
I would say my overall vision for the city is to, again, make sure it continues to be a safe place and a safe haven for everyone. My vision is to ensure that every voice is heard and everyone has a leader that they can come to and connect with. And that's what I want to bring to city council and actually bring our city back together and be a leader for all of our residents.
Nice.
Great vision. Bridgette?
Similar to Eric. So yes, want to connect our community. We need to provide more of our open spaces and recreational opportunities to bring our community together where they can make those relationships and those connections. So just where everyone can feel valued and heard and bring them together.
So what would you say are some of the key issues that affect your city? We're talking, we have Wildomar, we have Temecula, so I'm sure they're different types of cities. So what would be Wildomar's key issues?
So one of our key issues, as I mentioned, was recreational opportunities. So right now, some of our residents do go to Temecula
Yes.
for options, but we want to pride that here in Wildomar so they can stay local and have those opportunities connect also. But also we have homelessness like everyone else. We do have individuals that are experiencing homelessness. And then also our roads. So we have a lot of roads in Wildomar. We need to maintain them, and also our capital improvement projects, which will help with that.
Great. Eric?
Well, thank you for that. I think 3 great things that we can do better in our city, and I know our city's doing a great job to try to work it, is our traffic continues to be a problem as we continue to build other cities. They all come through Temecula. So it doesn't make our traffic better. We continue to have those issues. So how do we work on those issues? Housing is a major issue across all our cities across the nation. How do we work to actually come up with a solution nationally, statewide, and down to the city level to ensure that we address the housing issue? And then businesses and entrepreneurship. We need to ensure that we create opportunities for business to opening up storefronts here, and also use the wide web to actually open up businesses so they can be actually functional and actually push forward and increase job opportunities here, which will help with the housing issue. So those are my 3 priorities I think that we should be rolling with for our cities.
Great. I love the business one. I'm definitely all pro business.
Why do you believe that you're the best candidate for this position?
You know what? No one's perfect. But many people have the power and engagement to actually run for city council because they see themselves being able to do better for our city. I think I'm good because, again, my ability to have served in the military, I've led people from all walks of life. It didn't matter who they were, where they come from, and what their ideas were. I was able to connect with them, lead them, and meet them where they are. So as I move forward, I want to meet people where they are. I want to, because I understand we're all different. We all have all different thought processes, but it's nothing like having a leader that'll listen and hear that out and see how I can implement that on city council. So that's why I think I'm a good leader and a good person to actually run for this seat.
Nice.
Yeah, so I consider myself a community connector. I'm already involved in every facet of our community, our youth, our working parents, our senior citizens, our businesses, nonprofit organizations, everything around. I'm connected into there, and I can bring it together. So I really feel like I am a community connector. I am out there all the time. We created this year Wildomar Engaging Business. It's a focus group for Wildomar. Mayor Pro Tem coffees. We have it day, night, weekends, so that we can meet our residents where they're at. So I really feel like I'm already involved in all the aspects of the city and bringing us together.
Great work. So in talking about a campaign, what all goes into running a campaign? I'm sure it has a lot of wheels that are spinning all at the same time. So what makes a good campaign?
So first, you probably need to hire a campaign manager because you're going to need some assistance there. You're going to need to do door-to-door knocking, which can be a little hard, but you need to do door-to-door. You need to have some meet and greets. Get out there and meet the community where they're at. do some mailers, maybe some text messages, and also just have a thick skin because it's going to be hard.
I agree everything what Bridget said. I tell you what, this is my first time running, and this is not Bridget's first time, but it is a job after the job, which means everything that she said in regards to having a solid team around you, staying focused on your position, your point, who you are, why you're running, and your priorities, and stick to those, and don't allow people to take you down rabbit holes that don't have anything to do with city council, right? And again, it's the mailers, it's the signs in the yards, it's social media posts, it's emailing, it's personal texting, it's all of that, a culmination of all of that, and the door knocking. There's nothing can beat door knocking and connecting with people at the door so they know who you are. So you have a culmination of all those things to really put that imprint in our voters' mind that, hey, I'm the best candidate, and you can't not leave any stone unturned. Hit everything, even if you're running for the first time or you're running for the 5th time. Don't ever forget that you have to get out and engage voters and get them out to vote, which is a tough thing sometimes.
So, and on that, you need donations, right?
Yes.
You need
money.
donations to make all this happen too.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, money makes those wheels turn.
Oh, turn very fast.
Well, let's get a little personal here. So when you were growing up, did you think you were going to be a politician, or what changed along the way?
No, absolutely not. I was not involved in student council or anything like that. If you would have told 16-year-old me that I was one day going to be mayor, I wouldn't have believed you. So growing up, 70s, I wanted to be Julie McCoy on the Love Boat, right? I mean, she brought everyone together. That back to the community connector. Yeah. She brought her cruise passengers together, and she was the liaison between the passengers and the cruise line, which I really feel like same thing as a city, the bridge between our residents and the city and bringing us together.
I like that analogy. That's great.
The Love Boat.
The Love Boat. I still remember the show, Take Your Trip for Life. Brought back memories. Well, I would say, no, I did not. But I had a mother that was very encouraging and loving. No matter what I did, she supported. So she knew when I graduated, I was an athlete, thought that was going to be my niche. And when about a month before I graduated, I'm going in the Navy, graduated high school, July I was in the Navy, and it was the best thing for me. I did not know that was my path. I just knew I wanted to leave the area I was at and then branch out on my own to learn how to be a man. And as I did that in the Navy, it really taught me that and much more, taught me how to be a leader, taught me how to connect with people, and taught me really how to take care of people. So no, I did not know I was going to be in politics, but I didn't know I was going to stay 27 years in the Navy either. But it definitely played into why I'm running for city council.
Well, I wish that I could give you both my vote, but you're not in my districts. But please know that Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America has your back, and we are excited to see you both win. And with that, we'll see you next month on the Community Roundtable.